Well, guys, the Kilmar Abrego Garcia situation is going to be the undoing of the Democratic Party. You have Democrat elected politicians going overseas to El Salvador to try and bring back a dangerous criminal alien that is a terrorist because he's a part of MS-13. It is absolutely disgusting, guys, what Democrats want you to believe. Even the mainstream media, man. I mean, it's absolutely astonishing, man. President Trump just gave that interview on ABC the other day. And ABC is awful, by the way. We all know that. They don't want these illegal aliens to go anywhere. And the Kilmar Abrego Garcia thing, man, it is really, really backfiring big time in the face of Democrats, man. Chris Van Hollen, the senator from Maryland, this man is a fool. You Democrats out there in Maryland, man, you guys better change your voting habits, man, because if Chris Van Hollen actually had his way, then Kilmar Abrego Garcia would actually be on the streets of Maryland right now, and he would probably threaten to kill you, if not do it. This man is clearly MS-13. He has tattoos on his hand. I mean, it doesn't necessarily say MS-13 laid out, but it's symbology. That's what it is. 2 judges have already said, yeah, this dude's MS-13. He got to go. Personally, guys, I don't really care where he was deported to as long as he's not in this country. But he's safe and sound back at home in El Salvador. Well, guess what, guys? We all saw that video clip of his wife, Jennifer. She was on with Michael Strahan on Good Morning America. And Michael Strahan asked a very good question. Tell us about this protective order that you took out against your husband, pretty much for domestic violence. She dodged the question. And folks, it seems like every day now, we're starting to learn more. One thing I didn't actually cover in a video is that an ex-boyfriend of Jennifer, that's Kilmar's wife, said, yeah, this dude's gangbanging. But Democrats want you to believe the opposite. Now, guys, we got some more bombshell news. And boy, this is bad for Democrats, man. They should lose elections for the next 100 years with this news. Let's get into it. Right over here, guys, on Fox 5, Washington, D.C. Second protective order filed by wife of Kilmar Abrego Garcia uncovered. And the thing is, guys, he threatened to kill his wife. We already know he's a wife beater. He's a human trafficker. He's an illegal alien. But he also threatened to kill his wife. Let's watch this news clip, guys. Here we go.
Court documents reveal what the wife of Kilmar Abrego Garcia filed more than one protective order against him.
So he is the man, the Salvadorian national, who was wrongfully deported from Maryland.
He's not wrongfully deported.
To El Salvador last month. Fox 5's Nana Bonsu is in the newsroom tonight with the very latest. Nana.
Hey, Angie and Sharon, we're going to take a look at those latest court documents in a second, but I want to give some kind of background on this case that we've been following closely. About 2 weeks ago, we learned that Jennifer Vasquez, the wife of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, filed a protective order against him in May of 2021. She accused her husband of punching and scratching her. Well, that order was later dropped after she said, quote, I acted out of caution after a disagreement with Kilmar by seeking a civil protective order in case things escalated. Things did not escalate. Well, tonight, in documents obtained by Fox News, we're finding out that was not the first time she sought a protective order against her husband. In August of 2020, Vasquez accused Abrego Garcia of physically abusing and threatening to kill her, adding that police were called to the house. In the document, she says Garcia locked their 3 kids in a room during a disagreement, followed by a 911 call. When officers arrived, she says her husband acted violent and broke her phone in front of them. She also shared that she has a recording of her husband saying, if he kills her, quote, no one can do anything to him. Now, we did reach out to Prince George's County Police to get more information about that 911 call back in August of 2020. They said they're looking into it and will get back to us. I was able to get in touch with Jennifer Vasquez for comment on the second protective order. She directed us to CASA for a statement. They are a community organization that has been representing her. All of this comes just a day after President Donald Trump said in an interview that he, quote, could bring Garcia back home to Maryland, but he wouldn't say in quotes.
Back home to Maryland, really? He's already back home in El Salvador.
This is not an innocent, wonderful gentleman from Maryland. Garcia is currently in prison in El Salvador, where he's originally from. The Trump administration has accused Garcia of being a gang member, but Garcia's lawyers say he isn't and has never been charged with a crime.
Yeah, except he was in the country illegally. He was in the country illegally, and police have suspected that he was actually human trafficking when he got stopped. I mean, the police have been called on this man, and this man still never got locked up. But this is the kind of people, guys, that Democrats want in your neighborhoods. They want you to believe that this man is a law-abiding citizen. He's not. Actually, one Democrat politician slipped up and called him a citizen. He's not. He's a terrorist, man. A dangerous illegal alien terrorist. This man's dangerous, man. If he's going to threaten to kill his wife, beat her up, scratch her, just imagine, man, what he'll do to you. MS-13, man, is one of the most violent gangs out there. But Democrats want them to remain in your neighborhoods. This is crazy, man. Not one protective order, but two. And you know what? I wouldn't be shocked, guys, if we actually find out more information too as well. I'm willing to bet that this guy is so violent, we're going to find out more. This is not the kind of people we want in our country, man. This is why the mass deportations, man, need to ramp up. I mean, President Trump is really going to have to ramp up these deportations. But of course, you know, Democrats are using their activist lawyers to stop the mass deportations because they want the Kilmar Abrego Garcias to remain here. Biden opened the floodgates, man, and Americans got killed. I say no more bloodshed. Personally, guys, I don't care what happens to Kilmar Abrego Garcia. I really don't. As long as he's not here in this country, man. This man should burn in hell for what he's done to his wife. He should burn in hell. This is not a stand-up citizen, man. These Democrats, man, they always uplift criminals. Whether it be Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a George Floyd. Those are the kind of people, man, they want to make heroes. When they're not heroes, man. These people are criminals. And in the case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, he's a terrorist. MS-13 is a terrorist organization. Now, some people might say, oh, he wasn't a full member. But the man was associated with MS-13. He had the tattoo on his hand. He was probably about to become a full-fledged member. You know, it's kind of like somebody may say, oh, he's not a part of ISIS. He just associates with them. Like that's any better. It's not. This man probably was already a full-fledged member. There's a lot of information still coming in. But you don't tattoo MS-13 on your hands and say, nah, I ain't a gang member. Really? We're not buying this, man. We're not buying this. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.